But now it is time to skedaddle on out of here. Whoa, who's that?
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Harden. I'm the head paladin of this chapter. I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Why should I trust you?
Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen?
You sure do drive a hard bargain. I guess I'll listen.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Have you tried bringing this up to the Elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
And I suppose you'd nominate yourself.
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
This coup sounds very, very interesting. How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I will see what I can do, Head Paladin Harden.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of it. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Alright, should be interesting to see what we can do here.
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
The Elder has me looking for the lost patrols, retrieving their mission discs.
Yes, I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. The commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
Why do you dislike McNamara? I'm totally butchering this guy's name.
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
What do you think of the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
What would you do if you became the Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the vicinity and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style either.
Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Tell me about the battle at Helios. Seems to be a hot subject around here.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
That's it? Gee, thank you for the insight, jackass.
Bye.
And just like that, we say goodbye. Let's see, is this Scribe Gibson or Brotherhood Scribe? No. Is it this? Terminals. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a Scribe. Oh, you have a gun. Nope. Oh, that looks like a futuristic Tommy gun. That is nice looking.
Hello, outside.
Hello to you too, Brotherhood Scribe. Let's see, terminal. Let's take a gander on these terminals. Access data store. Fetch blah 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 blah. Reload data store. Oh, okay. It's not very useful at all. What the hell is this? Out of the way. I guess it's all the same thing. Let's see what's down this hallway. Maybe we can find the head honcho. Oh. Hey, look at that. Jammed minigun. Broken laser rifle. Malfunctioning super sledge. Damn it. Why? Okay, what's here? Brotherhood Scribe. For you, Brotherhood.
Hello?
God damn it. Where is the head honcho? Okay, let's go down here. I hope this is the right place. You, the guy. Head Scribe Taggart.
Yes, what is it?
And you are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
You are a jackass. That is all. Let's see. I think we can go down here. Anything of interest? Nope. Brotherhood of Steel Knight. Why? Let's take a look at the quests here. Look at the Brotherhood's history. Help Head Paladin Harden. Blah blah blah. Whoops. Make active quest. Let's see, this is all the same. Okay. I was supposed to talk to Senior Paladin Ramos on Harden's behalf. Find a way to oust him. Okay, I thought he said to talk to some head scribe.
Yes, what is it?
Time for me to go. Later, blah 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 blah. What is this? Activate self-destruct authorization terminal. Huh. Activate self-destruct terminal. That's kind of weird to just be leaving out there. Guess we won't fuck with that for now. I'm not going to kill everyone. That would be a rather bland wasteland, don't you think? Oh, there's the scribe. Ibsen, what's up, brother?
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Why is that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus.
Well, we know why there aren't any patrols anymore. A virus?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Can the virus's files be partitioned so read access is only provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
What do I need to do?
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing.
I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Okay, so I guess we're just going from...
Looks like Mr. House is out of the picture. One less thing for us to deal with.
Get out of here,
Our
asshole.
instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming from across the river. What's going on?
Yeah, shut the... Go take a break and get the fuck out of here. I've got work to do. See, waiting on you there,
The
Chief.
virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Okay. Access data store. Reload data store. It seems that there's no message there, so... go from here. Access data store. No messages here. Okay. Yeah. Access data store. Reload. No messages. Why do you torture me so? Come on. Ay. Just mash A. Keep mashing A. Nothing.
10 seconds.
So am I supposed to get lucky? Like, what the fuck? Reload data store. Nope. Unless I'm doing it completely wrong, which I wouldn't be surprised if I was. Reload data store. Where are these messages? Okay, this one. No messages. Why? God damn it.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Looks like Mr. House is out of
Get the fuck out of my goddamn way. Where are you going?
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Yes.
Alright, I'll monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal, start checking terminals.
Oh boy, this looks like trial and error, and oh boy, trial and error is definitely fun. So we could always just look at the terminal that he's at first.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Okay, is it on yours? I'm gonna fucking shit bricks if it is. Nope. We're going in a circle. Access data store. Reload. Nope. Yeah. Mr. House is dead. Shut the fuck up. Access data. Haha. Suckers, catch me if you can. Partition virus. Partitioning. Oops. Should I have checked the partition? Partition confirmed. I've got it. I'm gonna. God damn it!
Damn, it's jumped.
Again?
Had it that time. Did you want to try isolating?
Okay. Looks like maybe it's a set pattern because I don't think there's any way I could find all three on my first try. So, okay. Tell me when to go and will be ready. Check partition. Reload data store back. Check partition. Partition confirmed. Okay. X data store. Okay, nope. Back off. I'm stuck on the goddamn terminal. Access. No. Why does the game punish me so? Access. God damn it. This is gay. Have you found the other two hosts yet? Partition virus, partitioning, back, check partition, partition confirmed. Okay,
We got it. The virus has been purged.
that's it? Okay.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Harden trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around is not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
What kind of information is in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
I need to get going.
Bye.
Bye. Let us see what we can find on these terminals. Access data store. Bunker information. Project goals. Hidden Valley. The goal of the Hidden Valley project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. The bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced material serve to prevent a breach of the inhabitable areas by anything save for a direct hit by a bunker-busting weapon, utilizing a megatonnage considering outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's dervish camouflaging system makes targeting the site impossible for automated system, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. Huh, okay. Yeah, this is all boring crap. Well, let's go ahead and find that senior member dude, and maybe he can unlock some nice things for us. Or I could just blow up his bunker, that'd be a nice thing to do.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, you're an asshole. You have offered me nothing. You're dead boot if I ever get the option to. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can talk to... Actually, no, let's just go to Ramos. With the Life Giver perk, you gain an additional 30 hit points. Oh boy, sounds useless. Hello to you too. Let's see, how do we get back to Ramos? Okay, I don't know what those dots are for, but okay. Okay. Excuse me. And Paladin Ramos, or head of security, here I come. Talk to me, brother.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
What would an elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Harden, maybe? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived the Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Okay, tell me about what happened at Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
Who is Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. He kept talking about the potential and a grand design we never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
I got the feeling there is going to be a giant Gundam down there.